Hi guys. Um, it's been quite a long time, hasn't it? I just want to thank God I'm still doing this YouTube video. I've been taking a little break here and there because I can't do this every day, so I do it when I can. But today we're probably gonna draw. We're probably gonna paint something that's kind of Halloweenish. I mean, I don't celebrate Halloween, but I like some of the stuff that Halloween has. Um, so first I'm going to start out painting the background. I'm going to use burnt umber because I don't really like to do black. So, and now actually going to use one of these brushes. They're already in the water. Uh-oh, that was just my paint falling down and not very organized, as you can see. Um, I always, I don't take my paint out until I get on the video because it's just easier for me. So I'm painting on an 8 by 12 flat, uh, flat canvas. I usually use stretch canvases, but I'm using a flat one today. So what you want to do is go back and forth and paint, just paint the whole thing burnt umber. And if you don't have burnt umber, you can use dark brown or whatever. Now I'm just gonna paint the whole thing brown. I'm not really gonna make it lighter or anything. I'm not gonna add white, which I usually do, add white towards the bottom. But what I'm gonna do is just keep painting, painting until the paint gets a little lighter on the. See how it gets lighter on the bottom. But you can add away if you want. I mean, everybody has their own technique and their own mind. And just keep going over it. I usually add another layer, but I think this is good. I don't need to add another layer to this. So see how kind of brownish it is? You can add any color you want, really. You don't have to add burnt umber or anything. You can add whatever color you want. But it'll be like this. See how it's light on the bottom? Yes, I do usually do add brown or white as a light color, but I decided to just go different today. So now, if I can find my, um, now if you want to take out your, this is berry wine. I love this color, which I usually would wait for it to dry, which I might. Now these lids always get jammed up, so I don't like these bottles. These lids just get really jammed up. If anybody knows how to clean lids, let me know because a lot of my lids are just clogged up and I don't know how exactly to clean them. No, this paint doesn't want to come out now. I don't know why. Maybe it's. There it comes. I probably have quite a few dried up paint because I haven't really been using. I mean, I haven't really been painting too much, so my paint probably gets dried up half time, but I still use it. I'm so desperate. But yeah. So what we're gonna paint now, um, cauldron that the witches use. Um, I might paint one of those because I like. I don't know. I just have weird paintings and stuff. So I didn't really think before I went on video on what I'm gonna paint, but I just came on video. Usually I will do that. I'll just come on video and something will click in my mind and I'll start painting it. So since it's Halloween, I'll probably paint witch's pot. That's what I call it, even though it's a color. And I'll probably paint a witch's pot. Um, and I'm trying to let this thing dry a little bit before I do anything. So um, actually, I think it's dry enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the top first. Now you gotta remember, I'm not using any type of pictures or anything. I'm just doing it on my mind. Now when you paint it like that, you just paint it in. Paint the whole pot in. I don't know if that's really what it looks like, but I'm doing it for my imagination, so I'm not looking at any kind of picture or anything. Actually, when you get something from your imagination, it looks so much better. So you don't really need to watch. You really don't need to look at a picture to paint something. Okay, now my white. I'm gonna paint the inside of it. And I will have to use kind of a small brush for that. Because I don't want to get it on the outside of the edge there. So, um, see how I'm barely going inside? Actually, the white paint will mix into the red. So don't worry about that. It's cold today. Is it cold where you guys are? Because it's cold out. It's cold over here. What I'm gonna do is paint the sides because it's kind of like a highlight shadow thing. Okay, if you want, you could paint the edge of the lip. See how I barely tap on it. I mean, I barely use my brush. And voila. I mean, it's not done yet, but that's all part of it. And so now what I'm going to do is make bubbles inside. I use burnt umber and white. where it's dripping, trying to dripping out. I don't know if that looks good or what, but yeah, cauldrons are usually probably like this. You can make a little lip at the end like that, and I might just make a handle too. Looks pretty good. um, Now I'm trying to get the just make it like now. As you can see, I made a cauldron. It's probably not real good because that's the first time I made one, but it'll be okay because put some white on the handles here. I know the flames are kind of big, but if you want to, you could just spread out like that, like what I'm doing. Make it look like it's dripping or something, because it is kind of dripping. So all I do is keep drying my brush. I don't put any type of water on my brush. See how to do that. And and that's pretty much, well, put it all around. Don't be afraid to mess up because everybody messes up. I mean, I mess up lots of times, and I'm an artist and I still mess up. So don't be too afraid to mess up because you're going to. When you're an artist, you're going to mess up. unless you're perfect. Let me see. I'm gonna change this a bit. Trying to make it where it's dripping everywhere. See how I keep wiping off my brush? I don't even add it inside the water unless I need to. But that looks pretty cool. So anyway, um, I'm thinking of making a couple little rodents, like mice. Um, I'm gonna make them a different color. And I was stinking, my stinking, hey, keeps falling. But I don't want to use burnt umber again, so I'm going to use black. Now black I don't use very often because I just don't like the color. But like if I paint mice or rodents or whatever, I will use black. And this is going to be a challenge because I haven't painted mice before, so um, mm, mm, it could be my mouse, it could be, I don't know. Usually it's very hard to make a my mouse because I don't know why, it's just kind of. Gosh. Challenges are gonna make one on this side too. Please bear with me, guys. It's not very easy. So I'm not looking at any kind of paint or anything, painting or anything. I'm just doing it all in my imagination. And these my mice might not look like mice, but who cares? I'm not making any painting real. I mean, most most artists would make their painting look real, but me, I'm just oh my goodness. Oh. I know it looks funny, but that's the joy of painting when it looks funny. That's when I can really enjoy painting. These two mice are holding up the collar. So, okay. Can't remember what kind of ears we have, but I think I make my painting funny sometimes, you know? It doesn't have to look, it doesn't have to look real. It can look uh, cute. It can look entertaining. It can look uh, fascinated, but it doesn't have to look real. None of the paintings have to look real. But as you can see, two mice. That's mice. It might look different to some people, but it's mice. So, and they're holding up a cauldron. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this part. Decide to cover this part up because this doesn't look very good. And if you mess up on your painting, always cover it up like I am. So you don't have to erase the whole thing. If you only like certain areas, you can just cover it up. Because so cute. What I might do is put hats on these mice because they're holding up the holder. So put hats on them. Instead of making ears, just put hats on them. Actually, this one might end up being a witch's hat. Did anybody hear that that guy from Harry Potter died? Hagrid. Oh, I liked him. He was one of a kind. He was really good actor. He was really sweet to the kids and he helped them out quite a bit. But it's just like these days, everybody's dying young. Okay. If you want to, you don't have to use black for witch's hat. I mean, yes, witch's hats are black, but you don't have to use all black for a witch's hat. Okay. There's my two mice, my cauldron, and steaming coming out. So, and what I do is make little highlights. Always kind of make highlights with a cauldron. Yeah, these are supposed to be like a character. So basically, these are not supposed to be real by any means. It's just that I didn't want to add a witch to it. So I decided to add mice. Yeah, so it's like like fairy tales. That's what this kind of is, a fairy tale. It's nothing real about it. It's just something that's really cute. And I did the mice. I didn't look at the picture or anything. I just did them just like that, and that's how I got it. So I want to make his tail a little bit thicker. Mice are not my favorite creatures, but I like to paint them. They don't have very thick legs either, so I'm trying to paint them where legs aren't so thick. This mouse has a different kind of hat. Usually I take my time on paintings now, not so much in a rush. But if you ever watch Harry Potter, I love that movie. It's a great movie. If you're a Christian, you probably won't watch it, but Of course, I shouldn't say that. Anybody can watch it. Uh, most kids like it, and I watched it for a couple of years, and I've seen them all. So, except I don't think I've seen the last one, but it's like I don't um, really do any Halloween paintings. Um, I didn't like a haunted house. I wouldn't know how to paint a haunted house. So with that, I'll have to look at picture, see how you paint it. So otherwise, it would be hard to paint without the picture. So that's what I mean by a haunted house. Um, but yeah, so this is what I got. Of course, I probably got stencils of mice, but they're not standing up like this. They're kind of laying down, or they're kind of, yeah, laying down. But I figured I can do my own mouse without having any stencils. So this is what I got. And yes, I know it's not professional. I know it's not real, but it's a fairy tale. Because you could tell it's a fairy tale. Because you can tell it's not real. But anyway, that is pretty well. I'll show you another picture that I painted. I didn't do on video, but that's waves. I'm probably not done with it. I gotta still do clouds and stuff, but I'm not done with it. So I'll leave that there. And then this another picture I got. It's blue jays. So um, this one I kind of copied off a picture. So I wanted that one to be good at least. And this is another one. It's a house with a deer. And sure, still need work on my deer, but the houses are always good. I always pick good houses. So yeah, so that's about all I have for now. And I hope everybody has a good day and stay warm if it's cold out. Okay, until next time, I don't know when, but next time I'll be on and we'll do something else. So have a good day. Bye now.